Okay, I know you're turning up your nose at the cabbage soup.
I don't really know, y'all.
But it looks good. I mean, I expected it to be like bright green,
I just
like
have bad
pea soup.
memories from my mom would make sweated cabbage in our house and it smelled disgusting, so.
Well, see, I always think of corned beef and cabbage. My mom used to
Right.
make it. That was fantastic.
There you go, there you go.
I would try the cabbage soup. I think.
Well, let's talk about this week's winning
Absolutely.
recipe. There
Yeah,
were
let's do that.
several to choose
'Cause that's
from.
yummy looking.
Mike's been waiting for this all week long. It is the
I have been.
taco casserole. Our chef Will Ward is here. Okay, Will, tell us what's
about
all
this.
in this.
Yeah, so this is basically a Mexican lasagna to some extent.
Oh, okay.
So Mr. Food used layers of corn tortilla chips as your noodle base.
Mm-hmm.
I opted to use actual corn tortillas, one, because it won't be as messy, and two, they'll absorb a lot of the grease dripping off of the meat, so the casserole's a little cleaner. But I did use tortilla chips as kind of skid protection, so the layers don't go sliding around when we try to move them out of the pan.
This is delicious, Will. Okay.
Really good.
They also used, it was sour cream and cottage cheese, if I remember.
Yes, so I actually use cottage cheese in literally every lasagna I make
Really?
because it can withstand heat really well without breaking down, and it has a slightly richer flavor when cooked, and it also doesn't get grainy like ricotta cheese, so just drain it, you'll be perfectly fine.
That's awesome. And
This
what do you
is
have?
good. It does have a little kick to it.
Yes, and I was about to get to that.
Yeah.
So I made a homemade...
That's for me, right?
Of course. I made a homemade taco seasoning mix, which is a mix of chili powder, coriander, cayenne, salt, cornstarch, and cumin. And this here is about 2 batches worth, so that's about 4 pounds of meat. So I'll post the recipe to the Instagram. A single batch is for 2 pounds of meat and about 3 pounds of cooked vegetables if you want to do that. It's really good. It is very, very spicy and kept in a jar. It will hold for about a month. They make great Christmas gifts.
Oh, that's an awesome idea
Yeah,
as well.
that's
Yes.
great.
And this is really easy too. If you would want to take it for like a tailgate, even tomorrow, that would be awesome.
Absolutely. It will freeze really well. I would maybe suggest not putting the cheese on until the very end.
Okay.
And I topped it with some queso fresco, which is the traditional crumbling cheese, which I like because it's got a unique zest to it. And unless you hit it with a ray gun, it will not melt.
All right, so if you want to learn more about this, you can always check out Will's Instagram. What is that?
It's a Wandering Chef WCTV. We've got trips to the grocery store there, some behind the scenes stuff of making the recipes and a few of the changes I make. We've got the recipe for this
Awesome.
taco seasoning and for the crema, which is basically spicy sour cream.
Awesome. Well, thank you
Great.
so much, Will. What do you think? Good?
Fantastic. Just what I was waiting for. Good job.
Wonderful.
All
Thank you,
right.
Mike.
Well, stay with us. We'll be back with much more news and weather.